Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Testing. You should have audio now. You cannot hear me. It says that you should be able to hear me. Hello? Hello? Can you hear me? Testing 1 2 3. Testing 1 2 3. Okay, now you got me. Okay, now Facebook, right? I haven't done a Facebook Live in so long. The weather has not been active, and now it's about to get active. Forgive me because I just got finished eating some food, dinner. So we'll get into this. Talk about weather. There's a lot of things I want to. Yikes. Why? Huh. All right. So now you can hear me. I forgot to bring the microphone up to me. Got me now. A lot to talk about. I think we got everybody in here. If you don't mind, hit that share button. Share button, please. Share button. Okay. I think the first thing to talk about is something that we have been doing that's new, very new, at the station, and I just want to make sure everybody's aware of this because we've been talking about it, and I still get a few questions about it. But I thought that this would be a good opportunity because we don't do many of these Facebook Lives, but what we do a lot of, at least once a day, sometimes more. What we do a lot of now, and I'm going to go into the weather. Don't worry about that. I'm going to go into this active weather pattern here in just a little bit. My dog is scratching. Please share this. But what we don't, uh, I want to go into is the fact that we have this new live streaming app. It's the KRK Fox 16 Plus app, and there's a lot of confusion about this. Not a lot, but there's some. It's not something you have on your phone, although it may be there one day and available. That's down the road. But it's just like you would for Netflix. Like if you download the Netflix app on your Roku, or you have the Netflix app on your Roku, or Apple TV, or Fire Stick. That's where you find the KARK Fox 16 Plus live streaming app. And we do a show there, Arkansas Storm Team Live, every day at 3 p.m. It's usually me, Joel, or Jenna. By the way, Jenna, tonight, 10 o'clock, make sure you're watching, or after the ball game, I should say. Make sure you download that app because that's where you're going to get more of what you're watching here. Live streaming every day at 3 o'clock. And if you miss it at 3 o'clock, then you can go back and rewatch it if you want to. So I wanted to make sure that you know that. Before I get into the weather, I'm going to get into the weather forecast here in just a second. Also, what I want you to know is that I have a show on that live streaming app called Too Twisted for TV. I've had 3 episodes. I'll be recording episode number 4, I think. Yeah, I think we've done 3. I'll be recording episode 4 this week with and I got more things planned in the future with this, more interesting conversations. Most of the time, I think I'll have guests. I can envision sometimes where I won't, and I'll just talk for 30 minutes. You think, Todd, how can you do that? Well, watch. I can also put do you see a tornado threat? You can never rule it out, and we do have a threat for severe weather. But I'll get to that here in just a little bit. But I think it's mainly wind and hail that we're going to have to watch for the threat coming up soon. Any other questions? Hey, Carrie! I want to talk to you too, Carrie, because I want you on one of my shows, Too Twisted for TV. Carrie, I've got a plan. But I did want to tell you, Carrie, that I've been following Oklahoma State, and yikes. That's all I'm going to say is yikes. So download that app onto your smart TV. I'm looking here on my desk. I've been cleaning up my office because you ought to see my office. And I ran across this. I got to show you what I found in my office. I'm going to get into the weather, I promise. But look what I came across in my office, all right? Let's see if you can see that. You see that? I'll explain it just a little. You see that? How about this one? Oop. Uwe von Schaman with the Miami Dolphins. So Uwe is from Fort Worth, but obviously family is from Germany, I believe. Uh, he went to school at the University of Oklahoma, and he was a kicker for the University of Oklahoma. And then he went pro. He kicked off 2 Super Bowls, I think, 1 or 2 Super Bowls in the mid '80s. With played Dan Marino with the Miami Dolphins. Anyway, so Uwe went back to school to get his degree, and he was in a couple of my broadcasting classes, and they were small classes, so it was one of those couple of classes where you know everybody because there's like a dozen people in it, and that's it. And so I got to know Uwe quite well, and I actually have. Am I streaming, Andrea? I don't know if I'm streaming anymore or not. Andrea? I don't think I'm streaming, and I don't have a way to check either. Nope, I don't.